Hello everyone, this is Gorax with my first icon review. One of my subscribers approached me in the comment section saying that he's struggling to pass 1140 for a couple days and he used his mercenaries. I managed to beat it today. As you can see, he's in 12-1, okay? So basically, before I show you how I've done it on his account, let me show you his account. So as you can see, he's free-to-play player, level 58. He plays on server 18. He's got 6,000 diamonds, so that's not bad. Obviously, diamonds have to be saved for important things. These are the heroes he's using. So he's following my guides. So he's got Anastasia, which is the strongest hero in the game by far. He also has Delia, which I don't use, but he stick to her to improve his Anastasia. He's playing Hating, which I didn't play since beginning because she was just released, so I got her at the same level. I'm actually using Kaguya, and he wasn't playing in grid, although he's got her at the epic level. I told him it's worth using it as this is his main magic source damage, as some heroes who have heavy armor, they are immune. Well, they are not immune, but they take reduced damage from the physical hits, and his team so far was mainly physical, as we can see here. So I told him to actually reroll Ingrid and get her going. He's been using Elena as his main tank, although for the purpose of this fight at 1140, I actually used Hegomi. The reason for that is he's quite strong, even at being elite, okay? He was definitely more impactful in that fight than Elena. So yeah, the team that I used to during the fight, the team I used to beat 1140 is the one on the screen. As you can see, I put my magic damage in grid against Skogul. The way to harass her a little bit and make sure her HP is lower once I kill enemies Anastasia. The most important thing here was for my Anastasia to kill enemies Anastasia to unlock the backline. And as you can see, Skogul finally comes to me, and then my Anastasia during her immunity does the spin to win, killing both Skogul and the totem guy. Then I moved to the enemy archer and I won. I had another fight that was rather close, but I did not manage to win it, so I knew this will work and I can move forward. And as you can see, his Anastasia is not that strong. Delia wasn't strong as well. Well, not strong, but it's actually strong at this point as being free to play. But this is the icon that I used, and the stats of these heroes. I recorded that for you guys to actually see. Okay, that it's possible. The potentials still need some working on. As even as you can see, the grades, he actually has to invest in upgrading hero grades to be able to progress further, as he will be stuck with his levels. Now, when it comes to investing as a free-to-play player, I will suggest picking 5 different factions. The reason for that is you'll need a lot of fodders to upgrade 2 or 3 units from the same faction, okay? And this is not sustainable as a free-to-play player. So what I will do is I will focus on a faction of your choice. So for example, you go to Alliance, and since he's already got Elena invested, and she's a good tank, she's not the best like Moliere, but since he has only 1 copy of Moliere, I will suggest for him to try and get another copy of Elena and invest all these fodders to focus her to the higher grade, which will allow him to upgrade the level of the unit as well, as right now he can't, okay? He needs to evolve her. So what he can do is go to the Alliance, check what is the requirement, and I believe it is another Elena, yes. So he needs another Elena for that to happen. So let's get back to his heroes. Another thing, okay, so we go 1 faction, and that will be his tank. Now, his Anastasia will be another main front row hero, so he doesn't need to get a second tank. He can get an off tank when it's necessary, but right now his Anastasia is at a good point in the game. What he needs to do though is get her higher, and well, if we go to the Temple of Destiny, so we want Anastasia, he needs a yellow grade, yellow plus tribe's hero, and obviously he's not going to sacrifice his Delia. So what he needs to do is he needs to start using the fodders and getting quite a lot of them. So I would suggest for him to actually start utilizing this altar only for the tribes. Okay, so when he's got scrolls, he should do that. On top of that, there are events happening right now. So he's got different events because his server was released later. So here he chose this banner. Okay, so I would suggest to go for Ingrid in that banner to get her higher, because Molière will not be needed at that point. Okay, she's good, but his Elena is so much further than that. So basically, that's what he can get from this event. Now, we also got Anastasia's event, and this is really cool for free-to-play players, as they can get a copy of Anastasia. So I covered that event in my video, so make sure you look at it. But this is what he wants here, okay? I would skip the cosmetics if I were a free-to-play player, okay? Although, this is the exception. I would maybe go for Anastasia here. But yeah, definitely a hard choice here, okay? Me as a spender, I'm definitely going for cosmetics. For free-to-play players, I will suggest getting the extra copy, although you can always get a copy somehow in some events, but you can't get the skin so easily, right? So this will be his front line, both Anastasia and Elena at this point, until he gets other at a good level. Now, he's using Heitang as a support, which is great. I'm using Kaguya, but if he's already invested in Heitang, the only way he can upgrade her grade will be through these special shards. I'm not sure if he's getting them yet. Yes, okay, Heroic Spirit Shard. So this can replace a copy of Heitang, and hopefully he's watching that and he will keep that for Heitang so he can get her upgraded, as she will be the hardest one to upgrade further on. As I said, so that's his Draconian, okay, so that's another faction. Now, he's going to go for, hopefully, but it's not necessary, in greed, as this will be a source of the damage, magical damage. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay, so we got one more spot that is flexible. Since he's invested in Delia so far, he can keep her there until she becomes weaker, or until he gets extra copies of Geironul, okay? So this is another unit that I would suggest for him to pick from events. Obviously, maybe not from this one, as she's available, but from the future events, okay? It's quite easy to get an mythic or legendary temple or abyss hero if you focus her. Okay, as you can see, he's got the best tank in the game here, Hegomi, but it's only one copy. So let's see what else he has when it comes here. Okay, so he's got Skogul as well, and then that. Okay, so he needs to focus on one of them, okay, and that's important, focusing on one of them. Now, obviously, I would not focus on secondary team at the moment. Yeah, definitely not with what's here, with what's available here, as there's no outstanding hero or unit. Aurora, at this point, I have the same Elite Plus Aurora, and I still use her to do some cheesy things, okay? Now, another thing is obviously his progress here. I'll leave that to him to progress further than that. Another thing to remember is, since he's got that issue, guys, is to use your mercenaries only on the X-40 stages. Don't use them before, okay? They are quite important. And you obviously will get stuck at stages X-20 or X-40. If you're at the end of the weekend, let's say it's Friday, and you know you will not get to X-40, use the mercenary, okay? Otherwise, keep them, okay? Because this is basically a free level advancement, okay? That's what I do. I keep them at X-40, basically. Right. He also needs to work a little bit on his divine path. I managed to clear like 10 or 8 stages today. Obviously, everything here, he's doing quite good in the arena, 41 rank. For free-to-play player, it's good. Obviously, he'll get higher here. I actually didn't push that yet, as I left it for him to get 2,000 more power. To get it, he might actually get some rewards here, like a yellow equipment. No, it's not yet yellow, okay, but definitely will be there. So that's the things for him to do. Obviously, he's in a good guild. He's got some good rewards, guild expedition, save your diamonds. I believe he actually spent that on the shop that was here. That shop is not worth it. Okay, keep your diamonds, use them for limited summons, like this choice up of Anastasia. Okay, definitely go for it, and I'm gonna set it up for you. Yeah, you can use your diamonds. Okay, you got guaranteed elite hero from 30. You got 10. Do 2 more pulls. Maybe you'll get Anastasia, because you need every copy of her you can get. When it comes to shop, always buy this. Okay, I bought that for him. Spending diamonds on that is also good, but maybe not for the free-to-play player. Okay. What else? Okay, do not buy anything here. Do not buy anything here until you get higher or you really stuck, as you will get this gear eventually. I'm at red gear and I still didn't buy anything. I'm waiting for the red plus gear. Yep. Righty. See here. Oh, this is very important. Quite hard to get as a free-to-play, as you will not have that many summons. So he's doing good, although he bought some copy here. Workshop, okay. So yeah, I've noticed he's done a few things here. This might not be the worst idea if you need folders, but definitely keep that. And since he's not using any of these heroes, that is not a bad idea. Although I'm using Katrina here, so I'm focusing on that. But in his case, yeah, that makes sense. Get these folders, upgrade your units. As a free-to-play player, it's quite important. This shop, I would suggest going for this thing every time. They're quite rare to get. I'll leave that to him to purchase that with this currency, getting these runes, but not actually as specific ones like a horn, which is the best artifact. It's quite good to get it at least couple levels, but other than that, definitely mage stones, you'll be stuck with them. I'm stuck with them, so yeah. Arena shop, okay, obviously nothing here. Just wait for this. It's gonna take you at least a month, but it's worth it. Abyss shop, pick up your dust. Okay, so these are my suggestions for him going forward. As you can see, he's a free-to-play player, so hopefully this will help him. If you guys want me to do something like that for you, like an account overview, make sure you poke me on Discord and I'll be able to help you with that. I'll help you with planning what to do next and stuff like that. If you are stuck in a stage, when I got time, I might even run it for you, similar to that guy, but this is actually an option for my members. If you want to become a member on my channel, which doesn't cost much, I'll be able to help you more, as you will have priority over everyone else. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Bye.